Hello friends, I would like to start by saying sorry. It's been a very long time that I have not posted any videos. I was running busy in multiple projects in professional as well as personal fronts. So there are so many projects going on, but no excuses for that. I'm really sorry. But your comments are really a big motivator for me. I was receiving your comments continuously. So whenever I see any comments that give me extra push for to make the videos, to study more, so that I can prepare a good content for you. So keep commenting, keep sharing. Let's start. Today we will take the topic of maps. Let's see it.
Maps. Maps are the objects. They are very easy to use. We access the table data using maps. Now with a map, we can associate a map field with a field in one or more tables. So what this enables us is that this enables us to use the same field name to access fields with different names in different tables. For example, now there is a field zip in one table. In another table, the same is named as a zip code, and in another table the name is postal code. So all these three fields in all different tables we all can access by the map zip code. So this is the advantage. That's very simple, it's very consistent. This is the advantage of map. Now we will see it practically.
We will create one map in application object tree. This is our AOT. We add new item, a map. In data model section we can see the map object. We will name it as pp underscore map pl. Add. So here you can see the map is created, pp underscore map empl. We have these much sections. So in earlier version in AX2 tutorial in 9, you can map the table under AOT and maps this mapping, but now it is refactored in Dynamics 365 financial operations. So it is moved under table level. So in the table you can do the mapping with the fields, not here, and methods also. Now they are moved to respective interface classes. We will see how to write, how to invoke any map from classes and methods. Fields. So there are few points that we need to keep in our mind before creating the fields. So the data types must match for the source and target fields. So the mapping fields which we are creating here, and for those fields which are in the table, the data types should match here. And also the length of the target field cannot be shorter than the source field. So what we can do for that, to avoid that kind of situation, we can use the same EDT which we have used for the source table. So the fields which we are mapping, we can use the same data type here in these fields which we want to map. And EDT we have already explained. So if you have not seen my video of data types, you can refer to that video. So in the field section we have to add the fields for which we want to create the mapping. So let's say we will take one example that we have to map employee salary with the pay elements. So what we can do, we can create here three fields which we will map with the salary table. So the fields, we were employee ID, so it was of integer type. So I will create one field as integer and I will assign the EDT of EMPL ID. This we have already done in our data type video. EMPL ID, is EMPL ID. I assigned this. I will also give a name ID. Now I'll create another one, was the string one, the pay elements. The EDT was pp underscore. I will select the same EDT p pay elements. Yeah, pay elements is there, but the pay elements now third was of type amount. So amount, I can create the real type and I'll assign the EDT of amount. It's not coming. This amount is here. Amount. We will name it as salary. Better. Salary. So now we have three fields here. Now we can map these three fields with the salary table. You can see here mappings also. Like I told you earlier, in AX2012, X2012 or before, just we used to create the mapping here, but now in D65 FNO this is refactored and now this is moved under mapping under table level. So now you can see here the mapping section. In mapping section, earlier in X2012 or earlier versions, you used to create mappings here, but now this is refactored in Dynamics 365 FNO and now it is moved under table level. So we will go to the table level and we will do the mapping. So now if I go to the table, I will see we have employee salary table. I will open this. Here in mapping section, I will create one mapping. I will go to the properties. I will select my map which I created now with underscore and here is there map. Now see, you can see here this came. Now again I will go to the properties. I will map this with which field. This is employee ID will be mapped to EMPL ID. This pay elements will be mapped to pay elements. Now here you can see based on this data type. Now this is of type string, so here I can see that only pay elements. Now in the salary I will see only the amount part. See amount. So like I told you, the data type must match for the source and target fields. So till now we have created one map. We have done completed the mappings under MPL salary table. Now we will see how to insert values in map via job, the mappings, how to print via map the fields, salary, and these things we can see from job. Also the map which we have created in object AOT, we can create the same map via code also, via through map class. We will see that also. First I will give you an example in which we can demonstrate how to insert data in a map and how to print the values. So for this I will create one runnable class, new item, runnable class, underscore job. Now here I will add and declare my map. We will declare our table also, pp underscore EMPL salary. This is our table underscore salary table. Now I will insert the data. Because the data is in our salary table, I will clear it first if it is clear. data, and I will insert this salary table. Dot insert. Okay, now the data is inserted in the map. Now what we will do, we will read values from this map. So for the printing the values, what we can write, again we can put the while loop. Now the data is in map, so we can select the map directly. We have to print first EMPL ID. We created one EMPL ID. Second was pay element. Like this. Dot. And this was two. Now in the last we will print the salary. EMPL dot EMPL ID comma so map EMPL dot pay elements comma salary. So that is done. Now we will build it first, then we will run it. So build is successful. Now I will run this job. So now you can see the output is printed on the screen. EMPL ID this, pay element is this, salary is this. So like this we can invoke a map in our program, in our methods or in our jobs. Now we will see how to create a map via map class. So now I will create a map. We will see a map using map class. I will stop this. So let us create a job again. Job. So we will create a job. We'll create a map. Now with the map class, declare this. So here we have to give the data types. So first was like impl id was of integer, so we'll select integer. So created this map with the map class. So you can see in the map class you can declare this is a key and the value you can define. With this key and value you can print the value also. So I will run also this. Yes. So now it is done. You can see the key and value is printed. So with this, like this, you can use the map. You can create the map in the runtime also, and you can use in via AOT, application object tree also. So to summarize, so maps are very easy to use. We can access, we have seen how to access the table data using map. So what we did, we created one map, then we did the table mapping. So I will again revise this. What we did, we created one map, then we went to this table, impl salary table. Here we did the mapping. Now after the mapping, what we did, we have accessed the table data using map. So we have seen how to access data. We have created one job, this one. So we have accessed the data, table data via map. And also we created one map with on the runtime with the help of code. So like this we can use the map. So you can revise this. See you in my next video. Thank you.